slave. Cause I know these niggas plotting, trying to put me in graves. When I leave the house, I pray to the Lord with my cave. Cause I know these niggas don't wanna see me today. So I tell myself I cannot plot on my pain. When I look outside, I just be praying for rain. All black, you don't know what's going on inside of my brain. Fast money got me living my life in my lane. Damn, I just be in my own lane. I be doing my own thing. Yeah. I play chess, it's my own game. Drop the top, no cap. Can't let a bitch whisper. Cause if she say something, I ain't fucking with her. Ride down 75 by myself with the work. Bring it back, punch your time cards and I'm selling work. Used to pray to the Lord, but I ain't go to church. He said, ride down 75, bring it back. Ride down 75 by myself with the work. Bring it back, punch your time cards in, I'm selling work. Man, gotta stop right there, cause we're talking about work, man, listen, before I go any further, right, this the motherfucking me personally podcast, where I can't say a damn thing wrong, cause I'm always right. I mean, it is me personally, right? Listen, I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that button, that bing, you wanna be notified when I'm talking about shit, man. You got to, man, look at me, god damn. I get on this bitch fly for you, as the viewer, you hear me? But like, hey, man, listen, man, that song was called Online. I do want y'all to realize, like, a lot of this music y'all hear on here, 99.5% of the time is me. The other 5, you know how you gotta show love there. You know how that shit go. Make sure y'all go check that music out too. Cause by now, a lot of y'all really fuck with me as my personal person. You know, I'm personal. I'm giving y'all personal shit. You gotta fuck with me. But listen, today's smell and smoke. First, we gonna talk about the smoke, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Tyson, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. These motherfuckers right here, right? They worth every bit of that shit you want, bro. Like, god damn, bro. Listen, cause you, nigga, I smoke Futurola, Toad, Terpene, infused tobacco, free blunt wrap, whatever that mean, bro. I get high as fuck. I'm talking about, look. I keep pulling up with bad bitches, fuck them up. They gon' keep hating on me, I stack them up. Get it up with. Every time I smoke, bro, I be willing to talk like you bad as hell, but I don't think I can. And, my fault. I know y'all be wanting to know, like, damn, dude, I wonder if you smell good. Yes, I swear to God I do. I look good, I smell good, I feel good, and I live good. Today's smell, this week's smell, is brought to you by Amber Ooh, exclusive. I'm talking about, listen, this shit right here, niggas, and gentlemen, whatever you want to be called today, right? You put this on, man, spray. I'm gonna show you how I spray mine, right? I spray wrist, neck, nuts. You got to. You never know when you're gonna get some suction. You want to smell good. Brought to, hey, I recommend this for all people, all men. Fuck with this, bro. Today's topic, right? We're gonna get right into it, man, because like I talk about this so much on this podcast. And I hope y'all listening. We're gonna talk about, today we talking about economic slavery. If y'all don't know what that means, it's a form of financial freedom, and we're gonna break this shit down to y'all though. You hear me? 98% of the world is economic slaves, whether y'all like it or not, man. You know what I mean? And I hate to admit it, but it is, because listen, the definition of economic slavery is this. I'm gonna break it down to terms that y'all know. I ain't gonna break it down to the terms that's on the internet. Basically, it's going to work for somebody doing hard ass labor, making somebody else rich. Period. Prime example, LeBron James. Y'all know Nike made $40 billion a year, and partial that is from him. Y'all know they only gave that man $1 billion for the rest of his life. What that tell y'all? That's an economic slave. That's on a bigger scale. You hear me? If you ain't playing with millions, you ain't playing with thousands. We're gonna talk about this shit right now. So if you eating chips, burgers, popcorn, whatever you eating right now, right? And if you go to work, I want you to really tune into this though, right? And I'm really trying to sway you. Stop working for people that's already made it. You ain't even make it yet. It's people that's been going to work 30 plus, 20 plus, 10 plus years. Just to make somebody else rich. Do that make sense though on some G shit? Like, right now, it's a bitch and a nigga right now breaking their motherfucking back, making somebody else rich. Like, make that, I'm talking about, like, prime example, McDonald's, you see it all day, man. You see it all day. Welcome to McDonald's, can I help you? Yeah, can I get a burger and some fries? You doing all this, I'm talking about, like, and I ain't, like, and don't get me wrong, I don't knock nobody's trying to put some coins in their pockets. But what about ownership? If you cool with working at 9 to 5, right? I commend you. I take my hat off to you. But what about your kids? Would you be cool with your kids feeling the way you feel at your job right now? On some G shit though. Ask yourself that right now. You got a baby right now. I don't care if she on your titty, walking around playing. You know what I mean? If he on your lap, you bouncing him around, girl or boy, both, whatever. Ask yourself this. What about their future? Because if you look at it right now, a lot of these kids lost. But a lot of these kids ain't. A lot of these kids understand the power of ownership, man. Man, listen. Ownership's so important where they making it so easy to own yourself. Y'all don't even see it because we so dumbfounded about these chips. You hear me? Did y'all know that they said, like, this was 20 years ago when they said they were trying to put chips in people, microchips, but you know that was gonna be hard. Actually, it wasn't. This the chip. This the chip right here. This the dummy tool. I'm telling you, man, the social media done took over to the point where, like, that's why I'm speaking on economic slavery, because you get on your phone every day. I'm talking about some people get on their phone more than they get on their life. Make that for real. It's 24 hours in a day, man. You got people that be on their phone, 18 of them. And the other 6, they taking a shower, they shitting, they ain't even, you know what I mean? For real, man. Like, this what we gonna talk about. Because everybody out there wants some money. I'm quite sure there ain't nobody waking up like, man, I want to be broke today. Why? Like, and you can really be rich, man. Everything I tell you is start with a thought, man. Like, this is the reason why, like, people like me later on down the road get shut up. But you can't really shut nobody up that's already speaking. It's hard. Economic growth, peep this. It start with the schools. If you notice, right, public school, I mean, they might got rich schools that show this shit, whatever there, but if you notice, they don't send you to school to learn how to own yourself. They send you to school to learn how to go back to school and keep being in debt. Look at it, though. We go to school to learn how to be in debt. They ain't teaching financial literacy in school. If they was, it'd be some rich people. Man, listen, this is what I mean. They got economic classes, but if they teach you about ownership, not one, that's just me. I'm telling you, me personally, I've never learned about no LLCs or no EINs. I never learned about ownership ever. I only learned about slavery. And when I say that slavery, listen, people don't understand, right? Your mind is a slave if you let it be. You can set that bitch free today. I hope you set it free today. Even I'm talking about, bro, there's people right now, right? And I say this a lot. Y'all go to work, right, just to make somebody else rich. How the fuck do that sound, bro? That's just basically saying, like, it's like a surrogate. Y'all know what a surrogate is? Somebody to have your baby for you. Well, I mean, I understand people that can't have babies. So I understand that it's people that don't care about ownership. Okay, this ain't for you. But listen, ownership is, I'm talking about your whole life. A lot of us don't even own our lives. We slaves to bills. Bills. You know, you gotta make money work for you. And I'm gonna give y'all that today. This is how you break free of the being a slave, right? And they can't kill you. They ain't killed me yet. Shit, and everything I teach y'all, right, I promise you, right, I learned this shit literally as I went on in life. Like, so for me to be to my age right now, I'm 35. Like, I'm still learning, like, this shit, because I ain't fucking with no job. Just because I sold drugs, I don't want, you know what I mean? It's street, listen, bro. I sold drugs because I had a choice. And, like, my choice was to make my family proud because I knew that at 9 to 5, my mom and them used to promote me going to work. But I knew as a young man, I wasn't meant to go to work. I worked at Kings Island for a week. I was stealing from them. The fuck I look like keep clocking in, man, making y'all bitch ass rich. They told me this. Look, this what made me start stealing, right? And I'm telling y'all the real truth. I'm there one day. I asked him, I said, bro, how much do motherfucking Kings, man, you know how much Kings Island make in one day? One day. And this was back then. So imagine what they make now, bro. They was making like literally 475 grand a day just off, just. Man, so I got to add that shit up. Like, hold the fuck on, bro. You ain't to tell me these motherfuckers making $500,000 a day. Oh, they ain't gonna miss what I'm doing, you know, because I knew, like, working one for me. I knew it. I just was one of them kids where just because I sold, like, and I'm telling you this, I was forced to do that shit because at the time I ain't had nobody showing me how to do this. I only had 9 to 5. I had economic slaves around me to the point where I developed their mentality somewhat. Now, this when I say somewhat because I was a slave to design. I was a slave to just I was making Louis rich, Gucci rich. We do that a lot now. To look what? The part? What's the part if the movie already playing? Like, what's the, like, for real? We go broke to look like something that we know we ain't gonna be. Not me. Like, I'm gonna tell you my reason behind design. I bought it because it was a fashion statement. It was a statement in the black community where, like, okay, he got on these $1,000 shoes, this $1,000 belt, but I'm helping people. But my definition of help was I was helping people buy ice cream. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, do you understand, like, the power when you break free of your thought process, right? And you start learning how money really generate, not depreciate. It's a difference. Money generate and it depreciate. It's the exchange of something. It's energy, but it's a such thing as negative energy. It's a such thing as bad energy. We all give it off. So it ain't like I'm just saying it line, but like economic slavery is this. You go to work every day, sometimes overtime. And a lot of people develop an Oreo mentality. You know what that is? You black on the outside, but you white on the inside. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of people develop that in that 9 to 5 because the government and like the world is ran by white people. It just flat the fuck out. The world ran by white people. This ain't no joke. This ain't no second. It is a white world at any given moment, right? They can take everything from a person that's black. They can. You seen it. We see it. We see it. That's why I tell people it's a difference. You can get in bed with anybody you want to. That don't mean you gotta sleep with them. I ain't saying no more, no less on that. But like, as far as economic growth, look at that. Economic, let's break that down first. The economy, that's part of, you know what I mean? Look at the economy right now. That's a recession. It's a global recession right now. Y'all know why? Because all the money that the government gave the people, y'all know what I'm talking about, the PPP and the PUAs, right? They gonna get that shit back. You know how they get it back? It's called inflation. They raise prices on shit. They just raise, we see it. A bag of chicken used to be like, man, I'm talking about, a bag of chicken was like $7. They added an extra $14 on that. You know what I mean? They gonna get their money back regardless. So you gotta tell yourself this, right? How can you be, instead of being the motherfucking problem, be the solution? Y'all know what that means? Like, even black, I understand a lot of black owned businesses, right? Like this, but these the steps to take to really, you create, this go all the way back to the Black Wall Street. If y'all don't know what that is, Google it, man. It was a Black Wall Street. I'm talking about, it was a group, a big ass building full of black men that had their mind thought. And it wasn't no egos. It wasn't no, okay, my dog made 40 million for the week and I only made 10. It wasn't none of that, man. It was more like, because one thing about the Black Wall, they understand that money generate. If you read, look what the word generate means. Generations. They understood what generate money mean for their generations. See, people here, and I'm guilty of it. Like, even right now, look. Like, and I'm just saying this ain't live. I paid $750 for this shirt. I paid $400 for this belt. I paid almost a band for these shoes because they off-white. Like $700. That was the dumbest, that wasn't even no investment. Like, and I'm mad that I did it, right? Just to look good for y'all. $80 for a hat. But it was just to look, and I've never been one of them type of people to go broke for no bitch. I've never been like that. I've never, even my jewelry, I got a lot of jewelry too. I'm gonna show y'all eventually, but I don't wear that shit because even though it ain't really got no value to me no more as far as I got older. And then I bought it because I did 5 years in the sale. And I had the nigga mentality. Like the nigga, you know the nigga mentality. I'm about to go home and shit on everybody. But I ain't want to shit on everybody. I wanted to shit on the people that was shitting on me. You know what I mean? Like, so instead of me shitting on people buying, I bought jewelry and shit. I could have just bought a toilet paper company. See what I'm saying? Like, I could have invested in toilet paper. That's a daily need that everybody needs. If you're gonna shit. Everybody shits. Everybody needs toilet paper. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all a game, man. I'm really breaking this shit down to this. And I ain't about to see points to no board. Right here, listen, man. I always tell you the first step, right, to getting out of it is your thought process. Take that workers mentality out of your process, right? We was on the field. We was on the plantation. And I'm talking about, like, and it ain't everybody, even white, it was white slaves. Don't ever get that twisted. It was white slaves too. But if you really look at it, right, like the white world is so dominant that the green dollar don't mean shit. Cause like it ain't, and I'm not racist. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying, oh, it's white. But if you really look at it, right, what color is power? You ever ask yourself that, like, damn, what color is power? Everything got a color. But what color is power? I ain't gonna tell you what I think it is, but matter of fact, I think I do. It's white. What color is your teeth? What color is your eyeballs? What color is the sky? White. Like, signs. Like, I'm telling you, man, listen, man. It's a such thing as a black dollar. Kanye West keep talking about it. Why you think he did what he did, man? He went up against a white company. What they doing now? They able to take this man product and take his name off of it. Like, damn. Why? Because the average black person want to shit on the next black person. What the fuck is that? Do that even make sense for economic growth? How you gonna? That's economic slavery. Like, it go all the way back to the term house nigga. It go back to that. The term house nigga came, the coon. That shit came from slaves. We was already mentalized, like, and that's a word. We was already produced. We was already trained to hate each other. Just off the fact that man let that one nigga in that house, and that's the Oreo effect. That nigga the same color as us. That's like billion. It's billionaires all over the world. They all do the same shit we do every day. We put our pants on the same. We open the door the same. So you too can be a millionaire, a billionaire. I know I can. It's the thought process, like, and I challenge people, man. Like, you people that's out there really working, right? Ask yourself, what you working for? Like, what are you really going to work for? And a lot of y'all ain't happy. You hear it. I see it. You see stat. I really don't want to go to work today. I really don't want to go to work today. I really don't, man. Like, cause that's a person that really don't own a thought process. Like, how can you let somebody else think for you? That's a puppet. How can you let somebody else think for you? And we do that. I'm guilty of this, y'all. I'm not saying that. Like, I ain't saying, yeah, sell drugs. I sold drugs because for that fact. Like, because that was my go-to. I never wanted to be one of those economic slaves. I just tell my mama that, man. I'm not about to be one of those people, man, that wake up every day, man, just to die, not being happy. It's people that's been on these fucking jobs for years, ain't never smiled. Make that make sense, man. You an economic slave. This how you break, when you break somebody down mentally, right? Y'all know the first step to breaking somebody down mentally? My fault, y'all. I don't care. Y'all know the first step to breaking somebody down mentally? You attack them. Not physically, mentally. You break them down to the point where they nothing. Like, you ever heard the expression, there's women out there and there's men out there, right? Like, I used to hear my daddy say that to my mama. Like, man, you ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't never gonna be. Imagine if a person just keep hearing that all they life. Like, you ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't never gonna be. You gonna be just like your daddy. You gonna be just like your daddy. What? Because most of us idolize our daddy, whether he a deadbeat, whether he a fuck nigga, because we why? Man, right now, right? I say not train. Man, I teach my kids, man, ownership. Like right now, LLCs, EINs, cut grass, vacuum. I don't give a fuck if you go door to door, ask can you vacuum. Like the key to this is basically what I'm saying, right? Being a slave is never a good word unless you fucking. That's the slave. I'm talking about like, look, come here, like you my slave tonight, baby. I can't wait. Okay, daddy, put that. You hear me? I done put the belt around my neck, let my bitch smack me and all that. I ain't gonna call her my bitch, my woman. You know what I mean? That's a different type of slave. That's a sexual slave. I don't mind being that. But when like ownership, I'm talking about even cars and all that. Like this, the world show you what's real. We just don't really pay attention to it because we so busy worrying about what's fake. Like they, man, it's really man, like, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm just saying, I can say what I want, man. Like, how can you clock in? Just ask yourself that, like, man, you clocking in mad, opposed to owning yourself. You make your own schedule, you make your own time, because you know when you own yourself, you work 10 times harder for yourself, though. You see what I'm saying? When you own self, man, you work 10 times. So that shit you doing, imagine like a motherfucker right now at job, they work, they know it, like, they feel it in their body. Imagine working that times 10 over for yourself to make yourself rich. You hear me? Pay taxes. Okay, we understand tax. I never understood taxes. I really don't understand, like, how the fuck I'm paying taxes to still get taxed. Like, wow. But that's a whole nother topic. You know what I mean? But like, being a slave is like, it ain't, you get whipped. Like, everything is a literal and rhetorical. When I say rhetorical, I mean like, when I rhetorically speak, you getting whipped. Slaves used to get hit with belts. Now you get hit with time. You see what I'm saying? Like you taking time out your life to make somebody else rich, man. While they send the owner of Walmart, you think they in Walmart with you? Working with you? Me? I own 3 companies. 3 LLCs, right? One of them successful as fuck. It's my entertainment company. The other 2, I got a trucking company. Then I got a e-commerce company. But like, I put that one in my daughter's name. But like it's growth for her. Like I'm one of those parents, like, and I really promote this to all kids, right? Even your kids, like ownership. Ownership. Well, I ain't about to prep my kids to work for no the man. I'm not about to do that. I refuse to do that because I know this world need creators. We don't need no more artists. We need creators. We need more creators for the artists to work. I ain't got time to be, yes sir, boss. Hey, go clean that toilet before you clock out, bitch. That's basically what they saying without saying it. Man, you got me, listen, bro. I got my welding, I take this, no bullshit. I got my welding license. I was working, man. It was paying me $26 an hour, right? That's good money. Man, no the fuck it ain't. That ain't good money. Especially, I ain't own myself. I used to hate when I did it because I was trying to be like, what they say, the productive citizen, right? But what is a productive citizen, man? What is? Ask yourself that, what is a productive citizen? Because the same people that make the laws break the laws. That ain't no productive citizen, man. They rich. They ain't economic slaves. Not when they make motherfuckers work for them to get to where they at. Nah. This ain't just for blacks, this ain't for whites, this for everybody, man. I'm not racist by any means, I'm not biased, but I don't believe in what people believe in. I don't believe in being handcuffed. When I was in jail, I wasn't no slave. I was a number, yeah. I wasn't no slave mentally, but I knew what I was gonna come out and do, like, but I got slave thoughts. When I say that, like, slave thoughts. Consumer, like, sometimes I like to be a consumer instead of a producer, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we all like to be nice shit, but why? Why not? Like, the shit that I, like, man, I wear my nigga shit right now like it's Gucci. Black on. I wear it a lot. Like even me. Like, I got my own, me personally, merch and shit coming. Like, I'm only gonna be wearing that, man. I ain't got time to keep buying this bullshit because it depreciate. Last year I spent alone, and I ain't just saying this, right? I spent $43,000 just on designers and bullshit. Like, you know, like, and they be like, bro, that's a waste of money. It really was, cause out of that 43, what I make out of that 43,000? I lost. I paid. I can't go get $750 back for this shirt. Come on, man. Like, and to speak on that, I'm giving away all my designer too in the next month. That's my that was my resolution too. Like, man, I'm getting rid of all that shit. Cause that's a slave, man. I ain't about to. No. You gotta break your mind down, man. You gotta get out of that shit. Ownership is everything, man. The minute you start, there's people out here now, and I say, this is how deep ownership is, right? A lot of us don't even own our thoughts. For real. A lot of us don't even own our own thoughts. That mean you ain't got no free mind. Lock that bitch, man. Like, it's something that somebody, ain't no bad idea until you try it, man. I don't give a fuck if you come up with cheesecake lemon cookies. Sell that shit. It might go off. For real, man. I'm talking about like you can never challenge your mind. Always challenge your mind. That's how people stay alive longer. For real. Eating healthy and challenge your mind. That's why I always tell people, how y'all out there thinking today mentally? Like, how you doing mentally? Because, like, being a slave ain't, your mind gone. Like, a lot of people don't even know they mind gone. Like, this is how you know somebody mind gone. Conversate with them about something, right? And if they always lead back to work, money, man, they economic slaves, man. Like, man, I don't like being around people. I like creating. I like people that can, man, we can come up with a whole concept of win, man. Let's make some win burgers. What you mean? Some wind burgers. How we gonna win? Take a bread, nigga. Go outside while the wind blowing, put the bread together and eat. And I bet you it'll go. You know why? It's ownership, right? It's the win, right? Huh? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm talking about, bro. I really practice and promote this shit. Like, I'm learning which eyes I go though. Just after you get your LLC, you get your EIN, then you get your bank account. Okay, then what? That's what the next step. But then what, bro? Like, you got all the answers? No, I don't. I got a lot of questions too. But from what I've been experiencing, this is what I learned. After that, right? Let your mind take over. And when I say that, right? If you really passionate about something, right? And I'm talking about, like, that go for niggas be passionate about getting pussy. Niggas be passionate for real. Like, niggas be passionate about, I love seeing my daughter smile, my kids happy. That's a passion. So, like, what I do, I think about, like, okay, what the world need? Listen, man, it's the world. We all need something. You know what I mean? Like, so I challenge you. Don't sit there and tell yourself you can't, because that's the first step to failure. Can't is a fail word. Can't. Look how that sound. I can't. How you can't and you alive? Ain't no such thing as can't. You can walk on water if you want to. No, we can't. We ain't gods. Yes, we are. If you're a creator, you are a God. God created. The devil destroyed. So which one you gonna be? You know what I mean? I don't promote that shit though. That demon shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? Like, I promote straight economic growth. And they start with us, with the kids, they start with the household, like even the parents, man. I'm talking about like, if kids watching this podcast, right, tell your mama. Like I know right now, there's kids out there be like, man, I want my mama happy. They start, listen, mom, you better than that. Like, and everybody, the government giving out money. They start with a thought. They giving out this money, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Write up a business plan. It ain't hard. You know what a business plan basically is? It ain't nothing but it's steps. It's notes on how to get rich and wealthy. Because you want to be able to generate money so you can leave generational wealth. You don't want to keep being, like I understand there's pensions and all that. Like, oh, I got money saved up. Okay. But imagine what you could do and make more. It's time to flip, y'all. Like, it's time to really wake up, man. I'm woke. I go to sleep at night, yeah, but I'm still woke. Like, I'm yawning, but I'm woke. Because I'm understanding shit now. Like, damn, like, man, I was a slave. Like, and whether you want to admit it or not, we slaves. I said 95% of the population is slave. 98%, 95, whatever. What the fuck? They say you only, listen, if the world only 100%, that's everything. They say the average human only use 3% of their brain. Wow. 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 Look at them statistics though. 3% is what the other 97% at? Ask yourself that, like what other? No, right now, man, break free of this shit. I'm talking about your phones and all that. That's a form of being a slave because, especially if you ain't getting money off your phone. If you ain't getting money off no smartphone, you dumb as fuck. For real. Like, I want everybody, you gotta break them chains, man. It's a reality that we live in that some people don't really see. It's a reality, man. We all got the chance to bring back Black Wall Street. I mean, it's not hard. It's people out there that really think like me, that just waiting for me to speak on it. I'm ready to invest, whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's energy, whether it's, because we need to bring back the black dollar. That's the only way you get out of economic slavery. You know what I mean? Slaves were meant for blacks. I mean, it's like I said, it's all type of races that's slave, enslaved, still in slavery. Modern day slavery never left. It's still here. It just they transfer it now. You get paid to be a slave. Look at basketball. Look at football. A lot of them players, man. Like I even spoke on one of the top players in the world. They don't even know they slave, but they do know they slave. They do. That's why a lot of shit they do. But we ain't done. We woke. I hope y'all woke with me for sure. Like it ain't even the money part. Like I said, it's the thought process part. The money gonna come, y'all. It's energy. That shit get exchanged so much. But what about your thought process? That shit ain't gonna come and go. Because you are what you think. And you are what you do. And you do as you are. But a lot of us do as we told because we don't know how to think. For real. I was guilty of this shit, y'all. I'm not saying like, my cupboard damn sure ain't clean. Like, I got skeletons right now in my shit, man. That nigga, the meat done dried up on them bones. Like, I got some shit. Like, I done been through some shit. But, like, I ain't no slave no more. I swear I ain't. I promise you I ain't no motherfucking slave no more. You gotta really take them chains and, like, if you ain't gonna really take them chains away, at least take them away for your kids, man. Like, let's stop being selfish to our kids, man. For real, man. Like I'm dead ass. Like, you are what you Google. You ain't gotta fuck looking like somebody else. Create your own, man. I support black businesses. I swear to God I do. Like, if you got a company out there, I need you. I want you on this podcast. Like, let's rock your shit. I'm gonna rock your shit. Like, I want you on this podcast. Drop some shit down in the comments. Man, we support, man. Like, everybody around me support. Like, we ain't got time. We trying to economic grow. That's why I started this podcast. And, like, even with this podcast shit, right? Like, I'm gonna give you some free game, right? The world is about to be digitalized. It's a whole new world. Pay attention to the matrix. But you ain't got to be the matrix. You can be on the computer all day, but don't let the computer be you. You know what I mean? Like. And I'm trying to generate shit for my dogs. So, like, it ain't nothing like it, man. And you open up doors for people, man. I ain't got the key to a lot of doors. But if you got the key, open them up. Like, I'm trying to mingle. I'm trying to link. Whether you white, whether you black, whether you old, whether you, I don't care. Like, you can get game from a ham sandwich. For real. You can get game from a ham sandwich, bro. Like, I just want to learn this shit. I want to be able to grow with my people. I want to be able to, you know what I mean? Because it's never too late. We ain't gone. Even when we gone, it's never too late. Because, like, that slave word, let's take that out of ourselves right now. Like, and it's a challenge. Let's do this. Let's make this a challenge, right? I challenge everybody right now. Just to have a free thought process for at least one day, not even 7, just one day. Let your mind take you to wherever you was supposed to go and act on everything you think mentally. That's productive. I ain't saying act on no bullshit. I'm talking about that's productive, right? Challenge yourself. I bet you win. Challenge yourself. I bet you win, because it's really you versus you. You your only competition. Nobody else is. So if you gonna play that shit, play against yourself and win. It ain't hard to win. Dead ass. Like, that's how you get this economic growth, man. Let's get this shit to our kids, man. Like, for real, man. Start your kid up at LLC. I know y'all got some talented kids. There's some talented kids. Creators is coming. There's some talented creators for the world. Man, you better start them at EIN. Let them be creative. Let they mind travel, man. Don't try to think for them, man. Our parents did that for us, and look where it got us. For real. You know what's so crazy? Like, both of my mom and dad was addicts, right? They worked. And I ended up being a trap nigga. Like, same mentality, just different circumstances. For real. I ended up being a trap nigga. Like, no matter how much I tried to run from it, I was trying to kick it around white because I wasn't ready for that growth yet. You can compare the two because growth is part of the economics, man. We can grow together, man. Like, we can bring that black dollar back, man. You know what I mean? We ain't got to support. Why keep supporting Gucci and Louis? If you're going to do that, shit, invest in the stocks. Get that shit for free. If you're going to do that, invest in the company and get the shit for free. Like, that's game. I'm willing to invest in black shit. I'm willing to, but like, right now I'm investing in myself. Because I understand, like, I done broke them chains. I ain't got that shit on me no more. Ownership is everything. I believe in ownership. I believe in good credit and all that, because that's part of being part of the world. Like, just because you get in bed with them, you got to sleep with them. You know what I mean? Like, even motherfuckers in jail, man. Like change our thought process. For real. Like, speaking of jail, right? Man, what's up with that boy Gunner, man? Like, I'm gonna just give my little quick thoughts on this shit, me personally, right? You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna let that shit be what it's supposed to be. But like, ain't nothing gangster. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? And this what I say. If you in them streets, you already know the laws. Like, that shit don't change from goddamn 1999 to 2020. It don't change, man. You should never bring somebody else down for something. That's wrong, man. Like, so whether you want to call a nigga a rat, that's ratting, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You are, man. Whether it was a win or a loss for Thugger, that's a loss, bro. Like, and you got people that really looked up to you, right? Like, and it's some fuck shit. Y'all got these little young niggas that really look up to y'all, man, thinking that shit cute, bro. Ain't nothing cute about that shit, bro. We understand the Alfred plea and all that. For a lot of y'all don't know the Alfred plea. It's basically he admitting to something, but still claiming his innocence. I ain't going for that dumb ass shit. Fuck all that. A rat is a rat, bro. Y'all heard what the fuck that bitch asked that man? You know, I ain't about to go for that. Like, man, that man told, man. Like, man, a gang. Y'all know what the fuck a gang is? The Ku Klux Klan is a gang. They ain't got indicted yet. That go back to economic growth, though, because look at the color. This is a what world? Fill in the blanks. This is a what world? Come on, man. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not shutting up, bro, because there's people that need to hear this shit. Like, a lot of people really need to hear this shit, though. Like, and that's just my thoughts on dude, though. Like, man, that shit, man, that ain't live, man. Like, especially you got niggas that look. It ain't even live if people don't look up to you. How can you take somebody else's time from them that we all came on this earth to live for? You took a nigga time away. Like, man, you don't even know what they about to do to that man, bro. Like, and you try, I ain't make no stand. You did. We all seen it. The world seen it. I don't give a fuck what y'all feel. You can see me out of any nigga feel some any type of way. Let's build on it. But don't approach me wrong about no nigga that you don't know. That's gay. That's lame. No disrespect to the LGBTQ community for sure, but that is lame though. Like you can say what the fuck you want, nigga, and I'm saying that dude a rat. The fuck? Flat the fuck out. Well, okay, I ain't gonna call him a rat because we're in a different area. Let me call him something else. He's a rodent. He's a fucking rodent. Y'all know what rodents is? Google it. Y'all got phones? Google that shit. You know what I mean? He damn sure a slave to something. Because, like, ain't no way a nigga, I don't see myself doing that. And I done been in some sticky situations, though, because I can't do that. It ain't about, you don't know what you, I do know what I do in them situations. It's already in my thought process. I ain't going out like that. I can't go out like that, man. Like, when you get in these streets, it's a contract you sign. You don't necessarily, it's a contract you sign, bro. When you breach that contract, right, I got that shit tatted on me. That death before this other shit, that shit really means something. If it don't to y'all, like, what y'all get it tatted for? I ain't chasing no fad. I ain't trying to chase no trends. I ain't doing none of that. I'm giving y'all straight personal shit, you know what I mean? I was locked up with rats. I don't like that shit. Like, you taking niggas away from their kids, man. I feel like all rats need to eat Cheetos, bitch. Identify yourself, nigga. You hear me? Cause you right now you could be sitting next to a rat, you don't even know. But if he eating a certain Cheeto, oh yeah, he a rat. That nigga eating Cheetos. Fuck nigga. You hear me? Let's get out of this slave mentality, y'all. That's a slave mentality though, to bring somebody. That's what black people do though. Black people like to bring people down. Y'all just the same as white people. White people like to bring people down. Certain ones that's in power. I'm not all whites, man. I'm not like I said, I'm not racist. But you know, sometimes you gotta identify people by color. I ain't trying to identify. I say some disrespectful shit on here. I ain't gonna lie. It's just me personally, but I'm trying to be more like a productive citizen. You hear me? Like I said, even back in them slave days, I probably wouldn't have been long. I would have been one of them slaves, bro. I'm gonna eat when I want to, bitch. You got me picking cotton, bitch. I'm about to make me a polo too, ho. If I'm picking all this cotton, bitch, I'm about to make me a polo. I'd have been the flyest motherfucking slave on that goddamn plantation. But I'd have been teaching all my people how to read, write, you know what I mean? Like, and that goes to say, like, stop letting these internet raise these fucking kids. Get these kids ownership, man. Like, take the phone away from them, man. Teach them literacy, financial literacy. Like, son, if you make $100, how much would you spend of it? That's financial literacy. 10%, duh. You don't spend it. If you make $100, you don't spend $90 of $100. Spend 10% of $100, $10. Sacrifices got to get made, man. Sacrifice plus success, man, equals success, man. You gotta. No, sacrifice plus struggle equals success. That's what I mean. Cause a lot of shit that you want to buy, you don't need. I ain't need none of this shit I got on. Cause clothes is clothes. A lot of people ain't even know what this was if I tell you what it was. A lot of people go around and do that too, though. Like, hey, excuse me, ma'am. You know how much I paid for this shirt? That's basically what this clown shit for real though. I mean, you wearing a rich nigga shit. Opposed, I know a lot of y'all got people that's making clothes. Why you hate that man that's making clothes? I support all that shit. Even if the fabric cheap, I support it. I might not buy it again, but I support it. I support black ownership, but like us as blacks too though, we gotta learn how to too, man. Quality over quantity too, man. Quality over quantity, man. We gotta learn that, man. It ain't always the cheap route, man. Sometimes take a different route, man, because a motherfucker, I ain't gonna try to work on your price. If you want $80 for a sweatshirt, I'm gonna give you $80 for a sweatshirt. I can't go in Gucci and negotiate. I can't go in Kroger's and negotiate. So why would I negotiate with you? That's where I'm at with this shit. If I can go in Gucci right now and be like, hey bro, I got $600 for them shoes. Sir, where, you can go to Shaq's, they have a sale. So let's support more blacks. I support that shit, bro. From the food to the clothes to the stripping to the twerk. I support all that because it's art. It's creating, man. Like, I don't knock a stripper from getting some money. You a creator. Get some money. You know what I mean? But that 9 to 5 shit, man, we gotta get out of that, man. All that, make the world a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Y'all heard what Michael Jackson said, bro? He was really talking about that economic growth, man. We got the key to this shit. But why you think white people want tans? Come on, man. Y'all know how powerful our skin color is if you really knew that shit, bro. I said this before, man. Coffee strong as fuck when it's black. It get weak when you add creamer and sugar. You know what I mean? Like, just let that shit sit, man. For real, man. Like, it ain't about no coke. It ain't about no, everybody come together, man. We ain't against the white. We trying to work with you. But we don't got to work for you. The fuck? We gonna work with you. We ain't got to work for you, though. We trying to make ourselves rich, man. If you with that, man, that's linked. Like, I got an idea, too, man. I think we all be able to sit down and win on for the world. It's a creator idea. It ain't no artist idea. It's about generational wealth, man. It ain't about generating money. Bitch, I gotta go get them. Nah, we ain't doing all that. Or, bro, I'm about to shit on them with these J. Like, for real, nah. We coming at this shit a whole different approach, man. If you own, like, shoes, let's make more black-owned shoes, man. Like the fuck? Like, man, I love to wear some black-owned shoes, man. I'm with that shit. I'm really with that shit. I ain't biased no more. I swear to God I ain't, man. I used to hate niggas. You know why? Because I was programmed to hate niggas. Cause you can't really get no money hating nothing. You can't be wealthy. You can't be rich hating nothing, man. You gotta hate money to be broke. For real. Like let's change. It's a curse, man. The world, we see it in our books. We read the shit in our books, man. That shit they teach at school. Why they teaching kids that? To work. Man, listen, you go to school. I mean, don't get me wrong, my son go to school, but I still teach him shit at home. I'm still a teacher at home. I got time for that. Like, you know what I mean? But like, all said and done, right, before I end this shit, right, I just want everybody to really, like, take that shit in consideration, man. Like, you ain't gotta be, stop working for people, man. You breaking your back for people who ain't gonna break their back for you. And you know that. You waiting for a bonus. What the fuck? What's a bonus when you be working for yourself? That's the biggest bonus, ownership, man. Cash your own check. What? Ain't nothing like seeing something with Bench Press Music Group on it. To me, like that's ownership, man. Whether it's slow, because one thing I learned about being an owner of anything, consistency. No should never exist. That shit don't exist for me. No sound like yes. Oh, you said no? Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Because eventually they gonna fuck with it. Like, you can't. United we stand, divided we fall. Y'all know what the fuck that mean, man? United we stand, divided we fall. Damn, that's deep. United we stand, divided we fall. Like, and I love y'all, man. Like, for everybody out there, man, start an LLC, man. Go get your EIN, man. Take back your ownership, man. Change your thought process, man. Whether you wake up and tell yourself, like, man, I'm about to be somebody, you can. Let's teach our kids something different. Like, let's teach these kids how to, like, really win. Like, and winning is really winning. It ain't on, like it ain't playing for nobody else to make them rich. I'm tired of that, man. It's about winning. I know everybody got to feed their family. I'm not disputing that, man. I'm not knocking that 9 to 5 shit. I'm knocking if you content with that 9 to 5 shit. This ain't the podcast for you. Maybe my other episodes are, but when I get to talking about this, like this shit, man. Listen, man. When we send our kids to school, right, just keep it in mind. Let them know, man. Teach them something else when they come home. Prime example, right? And I'm gonna go. How the fuck Christopher Columbus found America, right? And they said in a book when he came over here, natives was already over here. Thanksgiving ain't. That's another episode, but look into that. You know what I mean? They teach this shit in school, bro. Like, I got, man, you know, man, motherfucker almost suspended me, bro, in high school for saying that. Like, no bullshit. That's when I knew how real the world was. Like, damn, this lady told the principal, bro, they told me to basically don't speak on that. What the book says, no, it ain't, man. I'm tired of being blinded and woke, man. I'm alive but dead. Nah, let's get out of that, y'all. I want y'all to understand that, man. Get in your own lane, chase your own paper, babe. You hear me? Take them fucking chains off y'all. Let's get out of this consumer mentality. Let's produce, baby. Let's get out of this. It's time to grow, baby. You hear me? Profit is profit. Money is money. It's all these same things. It's exchange. Until next time, man, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this shit. You know what I mean? That's game. Like, but I'm willing to really invest. I'm not lying. I'm trying to invest with somebody. 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, listen, man. If we got 10 black people, right, and we can really like generate some shit, man. Like, that's what I'm on. Generational wealth. So if you're really trying to generate some money with me, hit me in the comment. You can hit me up or whatever. I'm really a real nigga, like a good nigga, a great man. I'll respond back. I'm a pop, you know what I mean? I'm gonna pop at you all that. Like, we gonna talk shit. Like, let's win. But until next time, man. Drop the top, no cap, can't let a bitch whisper. Cause if she say something, I ain't fucking with her. Right down 75 by myself with the words. Bring it back, punch your time cards and I'm selling work. Used to pray to the Lord, but I ain't go to church. I knew my worth, so therefore I bought a purse, and then I got a bag. I used to go by Block Obama, then I changed my name to hashtag Breadbaggg. I'm in my own lane, 45 paper plates, foreign whip, bad bitch, I don't know her name. Yeah, but this shit still gon' be the same. These niggas lame. Switch from whip to whip every day, just like a slave. Cause I know these niggas plotting, trying to put me in grave.